What's up guys, welcome back to another episode of the vlog. This week I am recapping 3 major mount escapes with the team, okay? They're gonna start with some simple ones and then we're gonna go into some more complex ones. As you guys know, being stuck underneath someone in a pin fucking sucks, okay? My goal is to get the team effective enough at making space and trying to create escapes, or at least enough space to scramble back, get to their guard and reset the position. So stay tuned, I'm going to show 3 different escapes tonight. Hope you enjoy. Catch you in a bit. We're going to start with the bridging escape from the mount, okay? So Halison's going to mount me, guys. Now, a lot of the time, escaping the mount is a case of like reverse engineering the pin, okay? Now what I mean by that, guys, is if he's pinned my hips or my shoulders, it's about going in my head, hey, what can I move and what can I get working, okay? On Thursday, we looked at it from where he has double unders on me. That's a very hard place to escape from, especially the further he starts to work up my hands. This is a bad place to be, okay? We're going to take it a step back just so that you can work on the fundamental details. He's going to take an underhook on one side and he's going to take a crossface with the other side, okay? Now, this is likely one of the more common mount kind of configurations you're going to see, okay? The other thing he's going to be doing is driving his knees deep and hooking my legs, okay? He's got control now and I'm in a full hip pin, all right? Very bad spot for me to be in. Now, I know that Halison has base this side because of his elbow, right? It's like the kickstand on a bike. So, if I try to like bridge this way, this crossface is blocking my face. Ugh. Okay? I can't even turn that way now because he's misaligned my spine. So, I'm gonna go with the pressure, okay? The first thing I need to do here, if he's got that crossface on, is I need to free my leg on this side, on the crossface side, okay? If he's got tough hooks and he's doing a good job here, it can be a bit hard, but it's not impossible. What I don't want to see you guys doing is trying to go like making a big circle, because you see he can follow with his, okay? I'm gonna do a dead leg, bang, okay? Heel down to the mat, like that, and then I'm gonna drop my leg inside to clear that hook. If I don't clear that hook, I need to cycle again. Bang. Okay. Feet close to the hip. Okay? Because I want to make a big, powerful bridge to the side, up and to the side. My other foot comes in close so that this foot here is trapped. What I don't want to do is like get to this position here. He's got his legs free floating and then he can post wide with his leg now because he'll just surf. Okay? So I keep that leg trapped on the side that I'm going to bridge to, okay? I'm going to open my head up and I'm going to look towards him, look towards his head. I'm going to tuck my elbow and I'm going to put my, the forearm into his hip here, okay? From here, I start to bridge and I bridge onto my shoulder and I start to come high and over, okay? And yeah, you're gonna land in close guard, but so be it. I'd way rather be in close guard than have someone mounting me, okay? One of the things we noticed is that people were trying to bench him like, yeah! It's gonna be very hard to do that, okay? What you can do is sometimes make a little bit of a move that way and then bring them up and over again, okay? So if you get them moving first, it's easier to shift and then turn them, all right? Nice, Julian, yes, bro. Cool, good, awesome. Yeah, when you started to pull your lat down like that, you had his whole spine misaligned. I know you can't see it, but you'll feel it. And then you went bang, bang, and you'll get him. That was good. Let's look at the half guard recovery one now, because this one is gonna take a little bit more steps, okay? It's not as easy. It's more reliable, but it's harder work, okay? So, he's gonna mount me, and one of the things that people like to do when they start mounting you is to work their way up your body with their hips, okay? He starts to go to a high mount like this, man, it can be a real struggle, okay? Yes, you can start to do stuff like that, but it's not very reliable, eh? It's not high percentage. Zach reckons it's high percentage. I think it's bullshit. Because look, all he has to do to stop this is push his hips back down. And I get crushed again, okay? So, I don't want his hips coming high in the first place. So watch what I'm gonna do. One across, okay? I need to get my shoulders off the mat first and foremost, okay? So I'm gonna start coming up off the mat. I know my hips are pinned, so I'm gonna create one shoulder off the mat. I'm gonna take my elbow and paste it into his hip. I'm gonna put my hand on his far hip, okay? Now, this frame, if I just put this here on its own, is not good, okay? I need to reinforce it with this hand. So maybe come around this side, guys, so you can see better. This bottom side hand now, I'm gonna jam the elbow in between my ribs and his knee, okay? Here, and then I'm gonna reinforce on my own hand, okay? Now I've got that triangular structure in my frame. I don't need to push him away with it, because if I start moving my arms away, oh shit, okay? Bad. Elbows in tight. My frame only has to make enough space for me to move. I don't need to push him away. The more I push on him, the more I push myself into the mat, okay? I don't want that. I'm trying to get myself off the mat. So we're here. I'm gonna turn to my side and I'm gonna get behind his ankle with my knee. Okay, you see how I've levered it open like that? What I don't want is his foot like tracing my thigh like that, because now I'm not gonna get it and he can kind of like ride me a lot better. It's not gonna be good. So when we're here, I'm gonna drop that same kind of dead leg we did before. And if you see he's still combing my knee, push your hips back and then get your knee behind his ankle, all right? I'm still pushing here. I'm not allowing my elbow to come across like this. No good. I need to keep it in tight. I'm gonna collect his ankle with my top leg and push it in between, okay? Now, I need to recover my half guard by pushing his knee behind my legs. That's gonna be a combination of pushing with my elbow and turning him like that, okay? You see how I'm putting his legs in a bit of a vice and starting to turn his knee up? So I turn his knee off the mat, I push his knee in between, and I turn to my far hip. Now, I can bring my knees in front, I can make my diamond frame, and now I'm back in my half guard with the knee shield, okay? From there, yeah, cool, if you want to, you can start playing your butterfly half or your underhook and things like that, if you know what that is. But fundamentally, you need to get back to your half guard with both your knees in front of your body. Now, guys, so look here. If my knee is still behind his, this is not good. So, watch what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna jackknife my body, turn my knee vertical, bring it back in front of my body, and then start to make my blocks, okay? All right. Nice. Let's go. Now, this was something that I got taught when I was a white belt that helped me out a lot, okay? Try and lift your shoulder off the mat. Ain't gonna happen, right? You had to use your legs, see? So plant your feet, plant both feet. Bring your feet close up to your butt, both. Yeah? Now look, turn into me. Okay. So, all your power starts there, okay? So now do the same thing. Get a hip and a shoulder off the mat. I'm not even changing how strong I'm being. I'm not trying to gas you out. But you have to start with your feet. And then you come up and pull this bottom shoulder underneath. So like, yeah, more like that, yeah. And keep your feet in. Now look, stay up, stay up, stay up, stay up. So you create structure. Look, you got a triangle, you got a triangle. Yeah, cool, get in there. Give him heat, bro. Squash him. Take one underhook for me, please. Yeah. Okay, now let's start getting to this side. And then you're gonna feed this hand back inside in front, okay? Yeah? Okay, yeah, drop your elbow in. Now let's make the frame. You got it. Flare his foot with your right knee. Collect it. Go, 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 go. all good. It is. Dude, honestly, like, I know it seems, oh man, this guy's just gonna be stronger. But if you can create structure, it's no longer about muscle versus muscle.
Yes.
It's gonna be your structure, just of your skeleton, absorbing that pressure, and you can move around the pressure. You reckon you'll remember that one?
Hopefully.
Good, because I'm gonna roll with you and I'm gonna squash you, bro. You gotta get out.
My technique.
Okay, team, cool, come in. Let's look at the last one, okay? I mean, look, it's not the last one. I mean, there's many, many ways to escape the mount, but like, there's different philosophies on each way. So we've looked at one way, the Upa, the bridge escape. They shorten their base and you manage to find a way over. Half guard recovery. Fuck, I had to fight for every inch against this person because they're just taking away all the space, okay? I got back to my guard, and then from your guard, the options are diverse. Now, let's look at the kipping escape. This is likely gonna be the hardest one for you guys. Granted, I'm not very good at this. In fact, Zach's probably better at this one than I am, okay? I've actually learned a lot about how to do it from Zach, okay? With that said, I also watch Gordon. Gordon Ryan's very good at this escape as well. What I'm thinking about with this is I'm going 2 hands on his hips and I'm forcing his hips onto the ramp of my thighs. What I'm not doing is trying to bench his hips up like this. Way too hard, okay? This kipping escape also works a lot better if I can start to get to one side or the other and start making some space, okay? Now, I want you to think that you're a dying salmon, okay? I'm gonna get my hands in. I'm gonna be pushing on his hips with my hands out. Don't put your thumbs in, you can start busting your thumbs up, okay? I'm here, I'm gonna start pushing him down. I'm gonna keep my feet and my knees together, and I'm gonna start to kip. Like I'm really struggling to get that last pull up out, okay? Hey, shaker. So, I go to the side a little bit, kick, kick, kick. Once I get him up, I can throw to a single leg X, okay? One leg goes in the middle, one knee comes in the middle, I kick the other one out and I get to the outside, and now I can push him away with my legs. I can start to leg lock him, okay? This works well when you start seeing Zach like not really trying for chest to chest that much, okay? If he's right up against my chest here, it's gonna be a little bit harder but not impossible, okay? So do go chest to chest, start with less pressure and then build more pressure, okay? Do you have anything you want to add to that?
I like to bridge and be on like my side before I try kip.
Okay, so show them.
It also helps get the weight off a bit. So with the same frame, I'll kind of bridge to the side first and try get this post.
Why do you want to do that?
Because it takes the weight off your hips.
Cool.
So if I can get you posting a little bit here, I can kind of kip out to the side and come around the same way. Yeah, I find just getting the bridge and getting them a bit extended first makes it a lot easier. The hips a lot lighter.
So once again, guys, if you can get the weight moving first and you can start getting to your side, the move gets a lot easier. Trying to do it flat can be very hard. When push comes to shove, you may have to, but if you can start to make an angle, like Zach was saying, it's going to help. So you can start rocking them, you can start using that elbow frame we were using, turn them a little bit, and then kip, kip, kip.
But if you go to your side, don't bring in the top knee first. Bring the bottom knee in first.
So if I go to this side,
yeah,
I'm trying to bring that knee in, not this one, because then I'm going to get collapsed.
First, you get collapsed immediately, and it sucks.
So let's add what Zach's saying now, right? I'm going to start doing a little bridge. So I'm on my side, hands, kip, kip, as many times as you need to make that space. And then look, my bottom knees come in. I don't want to put my top knee in.
Yeah, if you go there first, it's just
I'm
like...
going to get smashed.
Yeah.
So I want to go kip, bottom knee, top foot comes to the hip. More advanced guys, if you want to enter the legs, you just throw a super big reap here and start turning him away, and you can go to your backside heel hook. But just bear in mind, he mounted you. You're down on points. So you might want to be getting up here, okay? If you get to this position and you want to get up, the fundamental get up is getting an underhook, bringing his leg up here, starting to do a technical stand up. Okay, and then from here you can just start to pass him by or do whatever you need to do. Okay, I think that's always the coolest thing that I think about with jiu-jitsu. It's like a lot of people are very good at like adding their own spice to a move, but like, man, you can always learn something new. And like legitimately, I had not been able to get this escape to work until maybe a year and a half ago. So yeah, if they can start doing it now, start trying it and have the confidence to work on it, man, it's gonna be so hard to mount them. So yeah, try new things. It's never too late. All right, awesome team. So that concludes another session here at Future on a Friday night. I'm gonna get the team into some 10-minute rounds now, just varying up the round lengths at the end of class during the week to give people different feelings, different looks, and essentially work different strategies. We worked mount escapes tonight. Obviously we know getting mounted, fucking bad time. You wanna find ways out. I've shown the team 3 basic escapes. You know, a lot of the time you're going to have to problem shoot the issue that you're being given with mount, right? It's never going to be straightforward. I wish it was. The sport's just not that simple, okay? So I hope you found these useful. If you did, give us a like, comment what you'd like to see next time. Don't forget to subscribe, and we'll see you in the next episode. Cheers team, see you later. Us.